You should never kick a man when he's down. He's got amnesia and he's drugged. So definitely not kick that man. So they say BB. Call him BB. It's BB, Israeli intelligence. So they say, don't kick man when he's down. I said, well, as a baby, we said, all those fast talkers, we said, at a baby, it's a boy. So we had the Christmas story with the Red Ryder, and that was it's a BB gun that was at a Kmart. That's a Kmart for Kirk's Mart. So Kirk's Mart decided to put out an internet service. It's called the Blue Light Special. It's a police in the internet and society. So Israeli intelligence is everywhere. So yeah, they say they closed down the Kmarts. So we wonder why they closed down the Kmarts. It was Martha Stewart. So we say we had blue light dial-up internet. Anyway, it's a movie called Hackers. There's problem solvers with the telephones. So they make another movie called Matrix, and say you're gonna upload with telephones, download with telephones, and they say Matrix, Neo. Oh, they say neo-Nazis. Well, they must have not seen it. So we say, well, how can we use technology and the human genome to correct people's intelligence? Well, it's people's intelligence is private investigation. So they say, maybe we make joke. So we make funny movie for joke. And then I go to a house and I see cat house with looking like a dog house out front with money signs on it with a little gnome in the yard saying the human genome is for money. Money, money, money. Money, money, money. It's like a P-U. Relix. So we in the titty soon. So we say we offer a psychological solution to expose those kind of people. And we say it's satellite. They try to hack the satellite. So we say, well, the satellite now has two-way communication, so we could track locations. And then we say, oh, we digital fiber optics. So we say the digital cable can track both ways. So we see people wanted to swing both ways as double agents. We say, okay, we track their TV and we see what they're watching and what they're programming their children to do. So we say, oh, War in the Gulf. And it says, yeah. So they show me War in the Gulf all over TV as growing up, and they say, hey, remember, Joe's cool. So they say, War in the Gulf. Well, yeah, we've got these Gulf people down there with, grave sites above ground, like they're worshiping the dead, with satellites so that they can't be tracked with cable. So no cable internet providers or TV providers there. They using satellites. So we say they want to use satellites. Well, that's fine. We offer another psychological solution. We say, let's see who's violent and who's not. And they say, hey, they drag man into court, and they say, hey, you're violent. She's got a little thumbprint on her arm. It's a little bruise, a little thumbprint. And I say, well, she just drank a whole case of beer, and then she want to get in the car and drive. And then they got on TV, friends don't let friends drive drunk. So they falsely accuse me and say I'm violent because I try not to let a woman get in the car and drive with a case of beer in her system. So, one, she don't kill herself, and two, she don't kill somebody else. So they say, oh, I'm violent because I try to save more than one life. And I say, oh, I have amnesia, I hit the tree, saved someone's life, and they got all these games going on. So I'm like, okay, let's offer them some intelligence. I say, oh, artificial intelligence, or give them alien intelligence, or how about indirectly American intelligence? I say, well, if they were being indirect about it, we give them angel intelligence. I say, oh, so how do you make an angel? And I say, well, we dancing in our Navy ROTC military balls, and we say, well, how do you talk to an angel? And they say, well, God is omniscience. So we have omnidirectional Wi-Fi, and we say, now we have a grid. And we say, oh, you want to get off the grid. So we say we get off the grid. And they say, oh, you want sleeper cells, sleeper T cells. So we say, oh, we see your terror cells, and we want to make medical advancement to psychological solutions so that we don't have terror cells, tearing themselves down with their families and friends. So we're like, oh, so they're terror cells. Yeah, so we make Terra Hall Home for Boys in Georgetown. So we made domestic anti-terrorist agents for those terror cells at Terra Hall Home for Boys, for those Boston Red Sox, for the baseball teams that were playing games on and off of the field. So the baseball teams is the oldest American sport. So we take the American sport, baseball, and we say everybody go on strike. So everybody on the American baseball team went on strike to let people know what was going on, so that when Cool Joe wake up, he say, hey, this is what's going on. Now let's offer a psychological solution to save lives. And you say, he a violent man. And we say, no, you not know even the half of it.